с тобой эти вещи. Hare Krishna, dragi bakte, dragi obiskovalci, zbrali smo se na zelo poseben dan, ob zelo posebnem trenutku. V nadaljevanju bom govorila v angleščini, tako da bi rada samo tistim, ki ne razumete angleško, povedala, da lahko dobite slušalke pri Bhakta Zdravkotu. Bhakta Zdravko, ne vidim ga, je tamle, tako da če kdo ne razume slovensko, bomo sicer imeli prevod v hrvaščino. Če kdo ne razume angleško, bomo imeli prevod v hrvaščino, tako da tudi za sve tiste, koji ne razumete engleski, možete slušalke dobiti kod Bhakta Zdravkota i možete slušati hrvaški prijevod. So I would like to welcome all of you at the very special event of Vaishnava Diksha ceremony. In the last few days we were immersed in the hearing glories of the holy name, and this event seems like culmination of these meditations on the holy name. His Holiness Candramauli Maharaj will be giving first and second initiations to devotees from different countries, from Italy, Slovenia, USA, and so on. And actually such events, when spiritual master is giving initiations, really show his compassion, his love for all of us. And His Holiness Candramauli Maharaj is really quickly conquering our hearts, and all these devotees are definitely also proof of that. And these days when I was observing all of you, it's really such a wonderful to see how the spiritual family is coming together and how spiritual family is growing, expanding, and this is definitely a very important day for all of the devotees who are sitting around Yagyakund. I remember that day for me was really special, and at the same time I was very nervous. So if you are nervous, that's normal, because you are really taking an important step in your spiritual life. And I would like to also address all of the other devotees and say not just role of an observer. You are also here to give blessings, your good wishes, and on that particular day, and also to support all these devotees through their spiritual life in the future. The yagya will be conducted by Divya Banda Prabhu from Croatia, who was living for quite some years in South India, where he also got knowledge about yagyas and all other knowledge, so we are happy that he will conduct the yagya. Now I would like to give the word to His Holiness Candramauli Maharaj and also express gratitude for him because he is coming to Slovenia very regularly and is always great inspiration for all of us. Thank you.
So, Hare Krishna. Before His Holiness Candramauli Maharaj says something about the meaning of initiation, we will all together chant prayers, Brahma Samhita prayers. I hope you have sheets. If you don't have, you will get them soon. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anarya Arya Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Chintamani Prakata Satmashu Kalpaviksha Laksa Vriteshu Sudabhira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sarasya Satasam Brahma Sevyamanam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venum Kandantaravindandalaya Taksam Bhagavatam Samasitam Buddha Sungarangam Gandharpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Wait. Half the initiates have to chant this. They don't even have their prayers yet. So let's wait until they get their sheets. Yeah, it's a requirement that they must chant. Yeah, bring the sheets. One for Mangala Devi. Okay, so we can, at least the initiates have their sheets, that's we can proceed. Now let's begin again from the beginning.
Ishvara
Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anhari Hari Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Chintamani Prakata Sapma Sukalpa Vriksha Laksaviteshu Surabhira Vipaliyantam Lakshmi Sarasya Satasambramya Sevyamanam Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami Veno Kodantam Aravinda Talaya Taksam Bharavatam Samasitam Buddhasungarangam Kandharbakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Sobham Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami Alola Chandra Kala Sarvaryamala Vamsi Radnangadam Pranayakeli Kala Vilasam Shyamam Tribangalalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakalendrita Vritimanti Pasyanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Saujvala Vigrahasya Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami Advaitam Achyutam Anadi Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlam Abadurlam Atma Bhatto Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Satavatsara Sampragamyo Vayoratapi Manaso Muni Pungavanam Sopyasti Yat Prabhadarasim Avyachintya Tadve Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami Ekyopya Sauracharitam Jagadananda Koti Yat Chakshirasya Jagadananda Chayaryarantam Anantarastha Dharapanu Chayantarastam Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami Yad Bhava Bhavita Diyo Mananastataiva Samprapya Rupa Mahima Sanayana Bhusha Suktayameva Nigamam Pratitaistu Vanti Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabhis Tabhirya Eva Nijarupakaya Kalabhi Goloka Eva Niveshat Akilatma Bhuto
Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami
Premanjanat Surita Bhakti Vilochanena Santas Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundara Lachintya Gunasvarupa Govindam Hari Purusham Dhammaham Bhajami Ramari Murti Sukalani Apena Tishtam
Nanavatarakato bhuvaneshu kinchu Krishna swayam samabhavat paramah pumanyo
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti Koti
Shesha Siddhari Bhuti Vinnam Tad Brahma Niskalam Ashantam Ashesha Bhutam Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Maya Hiyasya Jaganandi Sadani Sute Traigunyata Vishaya Veda Vitayamana Sadvavalambi Padasattvam Visura Sattvam Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chimmaya Rasatmataya Manasu Yat Praninam Pratifalam Smaratam Upetyam Lila Itena Bhavanani Jagat Jayasyam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Golokaname Nijadam Tadale Chadasya Devi Mahesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu Te Te Prabhava Nichaya Vihitaschayena Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Sristi Stiti Palaya Sadhana Shakti Eka Chayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Vibhati Durga Ichanarupa Apiyasya Tatesta Tesa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Kshiram Yatadahi Vikara Vishesha Yoga Sanjayate Nahi Tatapiti Asti Heto Yat Sambhutam Apitapa Samupaya Karya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Deepachi Eva Hisasanta Upalupetya Deepayate Vihvita Hetu Samana Dharma Yastadri Eva Hita Vishnu Taya Vibhati Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yat Karanarnavajale Bhajanisma Yoga Nidam Ananta Jagarananda Saroma Kupa Andhara Shakti Avalamya Parasvamurtim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasyaika Nishasitakalavalavambya Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jaganandanata Vishnur Mahasaya Yasya Kala Vishesha Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Bhasvanyatasma Sakaleshu Nijeshu Teja Sriyam Kiyat Pirtayat Apiyarya Atra Brahmaya Esha Jaganandi Mriganakata Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yat Pada Palyava Yugam Vidhana Kumbham Dvandve Pranari Samaye Saganari Rajam Vignavahantu Amahasya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Agnirmihi Ganama Ambu Marudiyasya Kalastavatma Nasiti Jagatrayani Yasman Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vivisanti Yamcha Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yachakshuresa Savita Sagalagrahana Raja Samasta Suramurti Rashesha Teja Yasya Jaya Brahmati Sambrita Kala Chakra Govindamari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Dharma Tapalpanichaya Shrutayastapamsi Brahmadi Kirta Pagadavadayascha Jiva Yadhatamatra Vigala Prakata Prabhava Govindamari Purusha Tamaham Bhajami Yastvindra Gopa Avahendra Aho Swakarma Bandhanurupa Falabhajana Attanoti Karmani Nirtahati Kinchucha Bhakti Bhajam Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yam Krodha Kama Sahaja Pranayari Viti Vatsaya Moha Guru Gaurava Sevya Bhavani Sanchintya Tasya Sadrishyam Tamahapurete Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Shriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpataroho Druma Bhumischintamani Gana Maitoyam Amritam Kada Ganam Natyam Gamanam Api Vamsi Priyasaki Chirananda Jyotir Paramapitat Aswadayam Apicha Sayatra Shirabir Sravati Surabhyascha Sumaham Nime Sardokyo Vyarajati Nahidata Prapisamaye Bhaje Sweta Dipam Tamaham Iha Goloka Itiham Vadantaste Satashiti Virajara Katipaye Ishvara Param Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhi Govinda Sarvakaram Karanam Om Gyan Timirandasya Ginajana Salakaya Chaksu Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Staptitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swam Padantikam Bandeham Shigaro Shiyuta Padakamalam Shigarun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sarvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakam Vitamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Brindavaneshwari Vrikavanu Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaho Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasari Gaur Bhaktarin Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. So, on behalf of His Divine Grace, founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, we are given the opportunity to act on his behalf. And acting on his behalf means that he came to this world as an emissary from the spiritual world on the mission of bringing Krishna consciousness to all living entities. Empowered by the Supreme Lord himself, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and his internal associates, he traveled the globe 14 times in about 11 years, not even 10 years, at the age of 70 years old, to make the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu his only focus in life. And when he left, and before he left, he wanted us to continue the work that he started. And so by his grace and his blessings and his empowerment, we are trying to do a little bit of what he did on his behalf, and that is to expand the society of God consciousness. This ISKCON society is mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita as a branch of Lord Chaitanya's mission. It is not just an organization that has been started in order to spread spirituality throughout the world. It is coming from the Lord himself. It's empowered by the Lord himself. And it is meant to engulf the whole world with God consciousness. And therefore, we are just a little tiny particle of that wonderful desire of the Lord to bring the living entities back. And part of that process is that one has to commit themselves to a process of purification. The conditioned soul, or the soul coming in the material world, becomes conditioned. Conditioned by the three modes of material nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance. And by that conditioning, one forgets one's eternal relationship with God. And therefore that forgetfulness causes one so much suffering and difficulties. By the mercy of the great souls coming from Krishna himself down through the cyclic succession and given to us by his divine grace, Srila Prabhupada, we have a chance to turn our bad fortune into good fortune. In other words, we have a chance to come back to Krishna. We don't belong in this material world. We are not material. We are spiritual beings who have a material body, who live in a material atmosphere. So come back to our actual nature, and the activities that are part of that nature is a process. It's a process. It's not a process that was created. It's a process that's been handed down through the cyclic succession coming from Krishna himself. Because Krishna is called, another name for the Supreme Lord is Adi Guru. He is the original spiritual teacher, although he is the Supreme Lord himself. So in that process, there is stages. Adal Shara Saru Sangha Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti Nishta Ruchi Ashakti Bhava and Prema. Srila Rupa Goswami, one of the greatest of all the acharyas, has taught us the process of going from one step to another, from beginning ultimately to the stage of perfection. And this third step is called Bhajana Kriya. Bhajana Kriya means accepting the shelter of Krishna's representative and engaging in that process of devotional service under his guidance. So this initiation ceremony is not like joining a club. It's not about just getting a name. It's not about wearing certain clothes. It's actually a necessary feature of the human form of life to achieve the purpose of the human form of life, which is prema pumarta mahan, to develop our love for Krishna. And that third stage is, we call it initiation. So in that process of initiation, one agrees to follow certain principles. And the spiritual master, who is giving the empowerment by his spiritual master, who's giving empowerment from the Lord, also agrees to do certain services, requirements. If there's a breach on one side or the other, the results do not come. It's the duty of the disciple to follow instructions of the spiritual master. It's the what is the word? Primary duty of the spiritual master to do whatever he can to bring his disciples to Krishna, to the perfection of Krishna consciousness. It's a contract. It's nothing written on paper, but it's a verbal contract. It's a commitment. What consummates that contract is this fire yajna. This makes it official. This makes it honorable. This makes it authorized. So in that commitment, the disciple agrees to chant a certain number of rounds every day on beads without fail. When Srila Prabhupada was asked, "What is your most important instruction?" he didn't stop to think. He immediately responded, "My most important instruction to my disciples that every day they chant 16 rounds on beads without fail." So he made it clear that this is the most important thing that we have to do each day, is take that responsibility of chanting Krishna's name according to the numerical vow that we have accepted. Like that, and in order to maintain that numerical vow and get the strength to do it, one has to avoid certain things. So spiritual life is both positive and negative. Negative in a sense of avoiding those things that take away from our progress in spiritual life. And enunciation, and we're putting a lot of emphasis on the positive thing. So the positive thing is to chant 16 rounds, according to the instructions of the spiritual master and the acharyas. And the negative thing is restrict oneself from certain materialistic activities, which causes one to stay on the bodily platform and commit sinful activities. So we have 4 regulative principles that are being said. These are pillars, they're foundations. We use the word pillar or foundation because if you want to build something, you have to have a strong foundation. If you build something and the foundation is weak, when the wind comes along, the foundation will shake and whatever is being built will collapse. So what is that foundation is these 4 regulative principles. By avoiding these activities within this category and chanting 16 rounds, one gets the full mercy of God and the spiritual master. So that's a simple agreement, but we find over the years that people, although making these vows at initiation time and feeling very enthusiastic, somehow or other, as time goes on, for whatever reason, there may be many reasons, fail to carry out those instructions. And therefore, they fall by the wayside. And again, lose that great opportunity for eternal life with Krishna in the spiritual world. Great opportunity because it's not something easily given. So therefore, I want to emphasize, take these things seriously, because there will be challenges, no doubt. It's not a matter of conjecture or possibility. There will be challenges. You'll get challenged in your 16 rounds. You'll get challenged in following those 4 regulative principles. But by making this numerical vow, and see, there's 2 things. There's a vow and a promise. There's a difference. A vow sounds similar to a promise, but a promise under circumstances can change and be broken. But a vow is something that is iron-fisted. It cannot be broken under any circumstances. That's why we call these initiation vows, not promises. So we will always have the strength to follow these, and after a while, by following them, you will find it becomes easy and natural. But where do we get the strength? From our chanting of 16 rounds and from our association of Vaishnavas. Therefore, these things are fundamental for our spiritual development. So please take these vows very seriously, despite whatever may come in the future, as far as challenges, obstacles, and even rationalization of reasons why not to do it. The mind will also create these things. So, because the spiritual master's mercy depends on the sincerity of the disciple. If the disciple becomes less sincere, although the mercy is available, they can't access it. It's even, although it's there, it's like having a branch with some fruit on it beyond your reach. Even if you shake the tree, it's not going to come. You can't climb up the tree either. So in other words, the mercy is available, but if we fall short of our responsibility, then we cannot access that mercy. Because the mercy comes with the instructions. The instructions are the mercy. In fact, they're non-different. So take these vows very seriously and be ready to be challenged. Be ready to be challenged, because it happens to everyone. It happens to everyone. And so, but we actually say that these challenges are actually opportunities for spiritual growth. Because every time we accept Krishna over Maya, we gain a lot of spiritual knowledge and we purify our heart. More we accept Krishna, every time there is challenges in Krishna, we accept Krishna over Maya, we make what we say significant spiritual progress. Significant. So see these obstacles and challenges, you will get them, no doubt. Everybody gets them. See them as opportunities for spiritual growth rather than becoming discouraged because of the apparent difficulties that are being thrown at us. Okay, Srila Prabhupada writes in the Bhagavatam, and it's also a part of the eternal scriptures, that the devotee has certain characteristics and qualifications that distinguish them from the non-devotee. And as we practice our Krishna consciousness, we start to develop these more and more. I would like to read, they're called the 26 qualities of a Vaishnava. And I'll read them, and so you can get an idea what it means to practice Krishna consciousness on a personal level, aside from the activities that we perform. Here is what a Vaishnava is. If you don't mind me reading. Prabhupada says, a devotee of the Lord automatically develops all godly qualities. And some of the prominent features of those qualities are as follows. Kind to everyone, peaceful, truthful, equable, equally disposed to both friends and enemies, without any faults, magnanimous, mild, clean, without possessions, a well-wisher to all, satisfied, surrendered to Krishna, without any material hankering, simple, fixed, self-controlled, a balanced eater, sane, balanced eater, okay, we got that. That means, okay, we'll get to that. Doesn't mean you balance yourself in the right position, so when you, that's not the idea. It means not too much, not too little. That's what it means. Sane, devotee's not crazy. Mannerly, prideless, grave, sympathetic, friendly, poetic, expert, silent. Silent means doesn't talk material topics, but always talks Krishna consciousness or things related to Krishna consciousness. Out of these 26, Prabhupada says, so with the advancement of our spiritual consciousness, we can verify by using these 26 qualities whether I am making advancement or not. If these qualities are starting to manifest in myself more and more, then, as Prabhupada uses the example, when you eat, you notice your hunger becomes less, your strength becomes more, you start to feel happy. So these are the characteristics of one who is getting, what we say, nourished or edified by the element of food. So in the same way, as we make advancement in our spiritual life, these qualities start to manifest more and more like that. So it's very important that we know these qualities and we try to also cultivate them along with our spiritual life. So I want to congratulate all of you for coming to take this step. And for those who are sitting here observing this very special ceremony, consider yourself, think to yourself, when will I get my chance to sit there? We also have to see that, because in order to make progress to the goal of life, one has to accept Krishna in the form of Krishna's representative, because Krishna cannot be approached directly. He is the supreme pure, and he can only be approached through his representative. The more we become pure, the more Krishna comes through in our life in different ways, by the mercy of Krishna's representative. What is that mercy? It's the instructions of the Lord that is given to the disciple so they can make progress on the path back home, back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada would say, very few people actually understand the goal of life. But those who do understand that that the goal of life is successfully executed only when they accept Krishna in the form of Krishna's representative. So this is our process. It's a wonderful process. It's not difficult. The difficulties, sometimes devotees say, Krishna consciousness is difficult. There's actually a discussion in the Bhagavatam where Prabhupada, in a rhetorical way, poses the question. Some people say Krishna consciousness is easy, and some say it is difficult. So in the same purport, in the Bhagavatam, he answers the question. He says, for those who are not determined, it is difficult. And for those who are determined, it is easy. So determination is a feature of success, and that determination is exhibited by becoming determined to follow the instructions of the spiritual master. Then one can become determined in any and all situations and make tangible progress. Okay, so congratulations. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. You can begin. One thing I would like to say that we need to leave a very significant aisle so the initiates can walk all the way back to Prabhupada, pay their obeisances to Srila Prabhupada, come up, pay their obeisances to Panchatattva, and then come for their initiation. So there should be a nice aisle that is without obstruction. Yeah, okay. So our aisle is right here. You can just go right here and down to Srila Prabhupada. I would also like to add that when you pay your obeisances, you say the pranam mantra of Srila Prabhupada loudly. Prabhupada taught us that whispering it or saying it silently is not the proper way. We have to say it out loud. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavari Pastyatya Desatarine. And we should all hear it from up here. So say it nice and loudly, and that gives it more Shakti. Okay, so I turn it over to Divya Prabandha to take care of whatever needs to be done next.
We'll do Achaman together, and then you will receive your beads and names, and then we will start fire and continue. So everybody has a Achaman in front of you. So, yeah. So you can
I guess we'll start
take a little water,
this
sprinkle on
way.
your left hand, leave the spoon back into patra, take with the left hand, put a little water, and please repeat after me. Om Apavitra Pavitrovam Sarvavastam Yatopivam Smaret Pundarikaksham Sabahya Vyantaram Shuchihi Om Keshava Namaha. Then you sprinkle one drop, purify your hand. Put another drop and repeat. Om Apavitra Pavitrova Sarvavastam Katopiva Yasmaret Pundarikaksham Sabahya Vyantaram Shuchihi Om Narayana Namaha. Again, purify with one drop. Put a little water again in your palm. Please repeat. Om Apavitram Pavitrovam Sarvavastam Kadopivam Yasmarit Pundarikaksham Sabahya Abhyantaram Shuchihi Om Madhava Namah. So now you will receive your names.
Okay, so we can go from Bhakta Blas, pay your obeisances to Srila Prabhupada, and come up and pay your obeisances to Panchatattva. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. This don't put the feet towards the deities. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So should we have a microphone for the initiates, or you can give them your mic? Just take the mic off the stand. Okay, good. So what of the four regulative principles?
Four regulative principles are no illicit sex, no intoxication, no meat eating, no fish, no eating fish and no eggs, plus no gambling.
Yeah, we have nothing against fish, but but no fish either. And do you agree to chant at least 16 rounds on beads every day?
Yes, I do.
And you also will remain favorable and dedicated to Srila Prabhupada's mission, ISKCON Society.
I will.
Thank you. Bhakta Blas, I've observed him over the years. He's only becoming more and more enthusiastic in his service, taking on more and more responsibility in his service. And when he does the service, he does it in an expert way. He always tries to do it in the best possible way, and he's fixed in that. And so, seeing all his wonderful good qualities, I'm amazed to see how fast he's progressed over the years. I think Ananta Prabhu, is he here? He can vouch for that. Actually, Ananta Prabhu is the real guru of all these devotees. He's the one that's been caring for them, guiding them, chastising them. No.
Sometimes.
He corrects only kindly and gently.
That's what I said. You just didn't hear it correctly. Okay, so therefore we give you a wonderful name. This name is one of the names of Lord Nityananda. Your name is Bhakta Vatsala Nitai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Oh, well, that means one who is favorably inclined to serving the devotees. Hare Krishna. Pawan. So, make, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Microphone? Yeah. What are the four regulative principles?
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex.
And you agreed to chant at least 16 rounds on beads each day?
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay, and also stay fixed in Prabhupada's ISKCON movement?
Yes.
Thank you very much. This is a very important thing. If you know the history, you'll understand. We want to thank Pawan for coming forward. I've just met him about a year ago. He came to our program in Chicago. But actually all the credit, not all of it, but some, a lot of the credit goes to his good wife Anasuya, who has been one of my first disciples, at least for 10 years now. So she married someone and made him a devotee. He actually wrote here his name and he put underneath Anasuya's husband. So we appreciate that. We always say the wife is the better half of the husband. So that's well known. So thank you very much for coming forward and taking on this responsibility. And from my personal point of view, I've seen only good qualities in you, and your enthusiasm for Krishna consciousness is exemplary. So I want to give you a name, and the name means Nityananda, who is supremely compassionate. So your new name is Parama Karuna Nitai. We're emphasizing Lord Nityananda today. He's completely... Hare Krishna. Thank you. Okay. Ivan?